For anybody that's asking, I did not cut my hair.
Oh,
I got a ponytail. I got my ponytail. Shake it.
People have been saying they're happy to see Tammy back.
Thank you. I love all y'all.
Somebody's asking about, we talk about the taping up the back legs. So I can't pronounce the name. So my SH says, how long should I leave the tape on? Puppy tape on puppy legs.
As long as it takes to get their legs all straightened out.
Yeah. You put the tape on, I guarantee you the tape will be off the next day. So you're going to find out, aren't you? Because mum and other babies, they're going to, I mean, it's hard
to pull it off, yeah.
They're going to pull it off.
Yeah.
And so then, you know, if the puppy's getting up on his back legs, okay?
Well, I tell you what, within that first 24 hours of that tape being on their back of their legs, you'll be shocked how quick they learn that, because it trains them to, you know, because they're getting up, getting down all the time. So it'll be good. It'll be good. The first 24 hours, you'll notice a difference. And if it's still...
And the sooner you catch it, the quicker it corrects it.
Oh, yeah.
And if you wait till the puppy's 4 weeks old, then you left it a bit late, and it may take you some time to get it sorted out. But if you do it when the puppies are first starting to kind of, you know, swim around, typically within a day or two, it's sorted out. What issues can arise? This is from Monique Henderson. What issues can arise from using a foster mum for puppies whose mama didn't make milk?
Oh, we had mama dog that took care of them. She had milk from her other litter and accepted the babies just fine.
Yeah.
But you want to do it gradually to make sure she likes that baby. I would take a towel that you rub on mama and her babies, the one that's got milk, and then take that little hand towel, little horse rag, rub that all over mama dog and her babies, and then take it to the puppy that you want her to adopt and rub around her on that little rag and do the same thing and put it back on the other puppies. Just go back and forth with that, then rub that puppy with that, and the smell's there.
Yes. So...
And some mama dogs will just take them in.
We've never had a problem with it. We've done it a few times, haven't we? Never had a problem with it. I mean, look, I think in terms of what are the problems, the single problem that you could have is the mama doesn't want those puppies there, and she could get shitty towards them and bite them. That's it.
Yeah.
Never seen that behaviour, but you know, you hear about that.
Yeah.
You know,
that was little man's daughter that was so good at taking them in.
I think that if you've got puppies, look, if you've got puppies of similar sizes, you could sneak them in there and it'd probably be okay. If you've got little bitty puppies that you're trying to put onto a mama who's got big puppies, the big puppies can beat up on the little puppies. That could be a problem.
Yeah.
So I think the thing you got to do here is you just got to, you know,
keep an eye on it.
Keep an eye on them. Observe what's going on, especially for the first few hours, to make sure everything's going okay. And then after that, keep yourself in earshot, so if anybody's starting to scream, you can jump in there really quickly.
Okay.
So Greg Banja asks, when does a dog start to show its red eye glow? And is it a chocolate lilac dog? So, as long as the dog's not Merle, red eye glow, and I mean a really solid eye glow in a video that you can see just about all the time, is a chocolate dog. It is either a little B dog or a little CO dog. Every single time it works, right?
Yeah,
Never seen not work.
But I think he's asking when. I'd say at least at 4 and 5 weeks old, you ought to be able to see it, wouldn't you?
Well, their eyes open at 10 days. You can start doing it then. It's hard to see it then, isn't it?
Yeah. Don't do it up close with the little light on your video, when you put your phone on video, make sure you have the flash on or the light on. And stand back at least 8 feet away or further, and just someone holding that puppy while that puppy's looking around, and you'll see the red eye glow if they're lilacs or...
So it's not, I can tell you this, it's not convincing to start with. So if you've got a number of puppies in a litter and you know that some of them might have it, some of them might not have it, then you can see the difference between the two. That will give you a good idea about what's going on. But it's one of those things that it's an experience thing where, and I can tell you that, well, we had a last litter where we thought we had a cream platinum, it wasn't, right?
Right.
And for the longest time we were convinced that dog had a red eye glow, and it didn't. But what you'll see is, it's the center part of the pupil, or the pupil will look different than the iris, and that's what the giveaway is, a different color there. You'll see kind of a blood red crimsony, not very distinctive at all to start with.
And usually most of the time that you see it is when the puppy's looking around, looking
away,
up,
right.
looking down, looking back up.
Yes.
You'll see it.
Can't be a photo, by the way. A photo will
No.
fool you every time. And if you see flashes of blue and green in there, it's not the red eye glow. And this does not work for a dog that is a carry. It has to have both copies for it to work. So it works on lilacs, it'll work on platinums, and it'll work on chocolates. Merles will look red eye glow when they're not chocolate, so it won't work on that. It won't be reliable.
There's the longhorns, and there's the baby buffalo.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah, he is cute, isn't he?
I was wondering how he did during that ice storm that we had.
Survived it.
Oh, that ice storm was horrible. We were without power for 4.5 days. I wouldn't make a very good pioneer woman.
No.
You know that.
Well, I tell you what, if you've got puppies, it'd be a heck of a problem. You better have a generator.
Put them in bed with you.
Well, that's one thing we never talked about. It's like you've got to prepare yourself for the unexpected. And I mean, one of the unexpected in the wintertime could be an ice storm. And so what we have is a good generator, and it's a lifesaver.
Yeah.
Without it, still a pain in the butt. But we got the fridge going, and doggies warm, and heaters going, and TV going, and internet on, and lights working.
Need to always be prepared for the what if, because that what if will happen. Guarantee it. Sometime or another, anyway.
Russ Rodas, dog got into heat, no prego. I thought October would be a third heat. What is going on, do you think? Yeah, well, I mean, there's lots of reasons why dogs don't get pregnant.
These big old cranes working on the road.
Yeah, so
huge.
Yeah, it's a pump. It's a cement pump.
I don't want a big wind coming and blow that thing across the room.
Someone's asking about the Fine Care Wonderful progesterone. Well, sorry, I didn't finish up on the one that why did my dog get pregnant? Why did a dog get pregnant? Timing was wrong, semen was no good, technique was incorrect. Those are the three big reasons. Then the other two reasons are just simply bad luck, and of course the last one is the dog has some actual problem, which is not very common at all. But if you have lots of mislitters, then you have to start thinking about things like, do a blood panel, make sure there's nothing wonky on the blood. And then you've got to think about things like brucellosis too, by the way, because you can have puppies that get aborted or absorbed, you never realise the dog was pregnant.
Yeah.
So someone's asking about the Fine Care progesterone machine that we sell, which we think is absolutely fan-freaking-tastic. I mean, this thing, we are tearing it up with puppies with this thing.
Yeah.
Tearing it up, getting our timing for our C-sections right. What does it cost? $27.95, $2,800, and it's $90 for a top box of 10 test kits and $10 shipping to you. So basically,
worth every penny.
Yeah, you're in it for $2,900 delivered. A little bit less than that to get started. And I mean, it is. You will need a centrifuge. We do sell those. They're like $89. But hey, if you're doing much of this, it absolutely will change your breeding program. Just recommend it 100%. We're taking a dog to the airport, aren't we?
Yep.
We like here. We're going to take the. Yeah. What do you recommend I give my 5-week-old puppies to chew on? They keep biting the cage. It's a Tammy one. Tell us about what they should be given, Tammy.
Well, I was looking at the highway patrolman on the road.
Oh yeah, this really got stopped last time.
I know.
You talked your way out of it.
I know.
Was it one?
I don't think I can do it again.
No, if it's the same guy.
Yeah.
It might be a bit pushy.
Yeah. I need to get in this other lane. I've got my trailer on.
Yeah, so she's busy, so I'll start answering this. Well, look, here's the thing. It is a good idea to put some toys in there for your puppies so they can learn to play with each other. So yes, you don't want them chewing on the cage, which, by the way, you can't stop. They're teething. What's going on?
Yeah.
They start teething, now I can
come back on.
Okay, so
the little Nyla bones, the little first chewing ones that they can chew on, there'll be little bitty ones that you can kind of see through, and the ones that are the blue that have the little nubby things, I think they sell them in 3s. Those are real good to start them off with.
They're called a Nyla bone because they're made of nylon.
Yeah.
And they tend to be an opaque kind of white colour,
Yeah.
aren't they? with
Don't
puppies
give
on.
them a rawhide bone, because if they swallow some of that rawhide, they cannot digest it. It'll get clogged up in their gut, and then you got problems. Have to have a surgery to get that
We've
cut
lost
out.
a full-grown dog over this. Well, that was a chewy rope toy, wasn't it?
Yeah, I thought I took the wrong road. I started to panic.
Yeah. So the point
When
here
I'm
is
talking, I can't
the thing about the Nyla bone is it's indestructible,
Yes.
and they'll have fun with it, and they'll learn how to play around.
Plus, it helps them develop ear, eye, muscles, coordination. Yeah,
Yeah. So,
excellent. It's
yeah.
good to have.
But
something
we don't
to
like
chew on.
chewy things
I
that
need
they
to go
can.
that way, right, south.
Yes. We don't like chewy things that they can get pieces of, because they'll swallow it and they really can get in trouble.
Yeah, if you're not paying attention to those little stringy rope toys that are made of a lot of strings that are different color,
Yeah, not good.
not good,
Not
because
good.
if that thing disappears, it's in your gut of your dog.
Right. We use deer horns too, don't we?
Yeah, deer horns are good.
But that's on bigger dogs more, isn't it? You don't give it to puppies,
bigger.
do you?
No, I don't think you give it to puppies.
Yeah.
I think you want to wait until their guts all straightened up. And
they're
strong
bigger
enough.
dogs,
Yeah.
right? They've got big old teethies.
Yeah.
Because what they're doing is they're gumming the thing, and they've got sore gums, and they want to gum it.
Oh yeah,
And just wrestle around with it.
it's just like a baby teeth.
I tell you something else that's
Hurts.
fun. It's fun for dogs to play around with under supervision. Probably is a good old disposable water bottle,
Yeah.
because they're out in the
Yeah.
yard. I mean, not saying you leave
but
the
you
cage
wanna-
because they
you-
chew it up and break it to pieces.
Yeah.
But outside
Always
they
pay attention to what your puppies are chewing on.
yes.
What
But-
toys.
But outside it rolls around. It makes a great noise. They just love those things, and they're dirt cheap. But don't leave them with the dog, because they'll eventually tear the thing up and they can get shards of plastic in it. That would be bad.
Yes, way bad. They have a toy that you can put a bottle inside of it and Velcro it inside that, and it'll still make that crinkling noise. They love that crinkle noise, crunchy, crinkly.
Matt White says, another excellent video. Thank you, Matt. He says, I have found that a 1cc syringe is perfect for administering the enema. So we're talking about a dog that's got constipated that we want to blow some water up in its butt. So he takes a 1cc or a 1 milliliter. Those
And
are the
so
small.
be sure and explain why you're doing this.
Well, for dogs that haven't pooped,
Yes.
we're giving a dog
okay.
an enema.
Okay.
So he puts Vaseline or triple antibiotic oil to be safe.
Not for shits and giggles.
Yeah, not yes. But that's a good thing. So I was talking about a bigger syringe. She's actually talking about a small syringe. And a 1cc syringe, you're not. Yeah, great. I love that. Thank you for the.
Somebody will comment on there. I promise you. You know how the world is anymore now.
My Frenchie, this is Jack Boy. My Frenchie is on day 51. Confirmed her pregnancy and an ultrasound, but she still doesn't look big, and her boobs have not dropped or engorged or got bigger significantly. Will she get bigger closer to the due date? Well, you didn't tell us how many puppies we saw there. So, I mean, we've many times been in a situation where we don't even think the dog's pregnant, right?
Yeah.
In those cases, we'll go have an X-ray done to make darn sure that we're not missing a single puppy, and every now and then there's a single puppy in there.
Usually 2 weeks before their breeding due date, 2
Yep.
weeks before that, you'll see all of a sudden them just blow out on their tummy.
It's funny, isn't it?
Because they carry them up in their ribs
Yep.
for so long that you think, oh, she's not pregnant, you know, and then all of a sudden 2 weeks before due date, she just goes, you go out there and go, holy cow, she swallowed a cantaloupe.
Right. So here's what this is the last one here. Hi, this is from Hi. I got a Frenchie compact bulldog and have an ultrasound for her 36th day, but the vet can't find any heartbeats of the puppies. Should I wait for 40 to 50 days? I can see her nipples changing in the lower abdomen. So she wants to know if she have an X-ray day for it. So look, here's the deal. Hey, something could have gone badly wrong, but probably not. Just because they haven't seen any heartbeats at that point is
Just
not at day 36. They're not much there to look at. So just be patient.
yeah,
You know.
don't do anything drastic.
No,
you know,
just-
wait.
So what do we
what
do?
else
So
you
tell
gonna
people
do?
what we do. What do we do in preparation for a C-section? Do we do ultrasounds and X-rays?
Well, if we think something's wrong.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Yeah.
We don't do diddly squat, do we? So I guess what I'm getting at here is that this is what I always ask people: do you X-ray your Christmas presents to find out what's in it before Christmas Day? And I consider the C-section day kind of like Christmas. It's an exciting day, and it's a nervous day. because you don't quite know if it's all going to go good and what colour and how the puppies are going to look. But the only time we do anything is if we are 4 or 5 days out from a C-section and we're not sure there's puppies on. If they're nice and fat and pregnant, we don't care. Well, we do care, but look, it's the same outcome whether there's 1 puppy or 10 puppies. We're having a C-section, they're all coming out, so what was the heck was the point of having an X-ray done? So I think that there's a lot of people who will go get ultrasound done because they're excited to see what's going to happen, how many puppies are in them. We fully understand that, and I'm not saying don't do that, but what I'm saying is you don't have to do that, because the only thing you need to know is you need to make sure that you are not missing out on a C-section for a dog that's got a single puppy in there that you can't tell she's pregnant. And I guess the other thing is you could have a false pregnancy. If the dog doesn't look very pregnant, you would not want to have a C-section to find out there's nothing inside the dog. That's it, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so there we go.
Okay.
We're pulling up at the airport to go deliver a puppy. Where's the puppy going to?
He is going to Atlanta.
He's been so quiet back there.
I know, don't say anything.
Okay. Exactly. I'd like to pull him out show everybody, but we can't do that. Okay.
He's been good. He's quiet.
Yes. Yeah, he's got a Nyla bone back there.
Yep.
He was playing big time with that at the beginning of the trip. But now he's fine. Hey, be nice to your puppies. If we can be of help, give us some messages about what you want to know about. We'd love it if you subscribe to us. We'd love it if you check our website out for products that we sell that will help you have healthy puppies. Love my pups and mybreedersupply.com. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye.
Bye.